the last autumn leaf hanging from the tree.
Can you guys believe 60 years went by since high school?
I
know. It's been so long.
This reminds me a story. A story. I want to tell you my story. I remember one day I was riding my motorcycle. It was an ordinary day until I crashed with a bunch of leaves. I was pretty hurt and pretty sore. But something caught my attention. It was no ordinary bunch of leaves. It was something different. I didn't know what it was. I cleaned it and looked at it. Opened the box. Oh my, it was a ukulele. Was it a sign of God? I didn't know what it was. I just went and sat down and started to play a little. At first, I wasn't really good at it. But wait, suddenly, I could play a little better. I was really feeling it. I was actually pretty good. One day I was walking with my ukulele down the park when a man called.
Be quiet and I will kill you. Wait, the music. Oh my god. Angel.
Wait, he wasn't gonna rob me.
Dude, you're really talented at this.
He actually felt inspired with my music.
Dude, that song, it's magic.
I was saved due to this magical music. It was God speaking to me through this guitar. I started to write music. It was hard at first. But then I started to get a little better. When I started doing concerts, I wasn't really very popular. I just played because I loved music, and I know it was my destiny. Until one day, I wrote one of my most famous songs, Somewhere Over the Rainbow.
Ooh, somewhere over the rainbow, way up high.
My song hit Billboard's Hottest 100, and I was there for almost 3 years. And that's what happened that day.
You know, that also reminds me of a story.
My story. When I graduated from college, I had a really great and decent job. I had the car of my dreams, and I was really successful. I had a lot of money, and everything was beautiful. I had so much money, I used to throw it away because it didn't fit my wallet. What I used to do for a living was programming robots for NASA to launch to Mars and Jupiter. It was all really great until one horrible day. I opened my bank account to see I had nothing. I couldn't believe what happened. I had to live on the streets, eating trash and eating fruits from trees in order to survive as a prostitute. I even robbed people. But I realized I was robbing my friends. I couldn't believe the person I had become. But that's what I had to do in order to survive and not to starve to death. But one day, it was all different. I robbed a man with a ukulele at the park. I was sure I was gonna kill him. But after hearing his music, his magical music, I seen that he was my friend. I got inspired and I said I was gonna change. Next day I got a job. I started from scratch and opened my own fabric. And I became the most important bottle manufacturer in the whole North Hemisphere. I was rich again. I had a family and I was really happy.
And I don't regret anything.
I remember back in the days, I also had a story. I graduated from college with honors as a mechanical electricista with a major in industrial design. I thought I could conquer the world and that my dreams would be fulfilled. The best automobile companies in the world tried to hire me. I had great job offers, but I only chose the best of them all, Ferrari. I had a great job, but I wasn't really fulfilling my destiny, my dreams. It was just a stable job that I enjoyed, but it wasn't what I expected. I remember one day I got off my car and something really weird happened.
Luis René?
My best friend had attacked me. Then I realized life was really short and that I had to fulfill my dreams. Next morning I quit and I opened my own business and I started from scratch. I opened my own ecological manufacturer. I became one of the most successful and most important people around the world, being the fourth richest person. And if I could go in the past, I'll do it all over and over again. Nothing will be different. Well, back in the days. When I was in college, I remember I studied for hours and hours and all night. But when I was able to graduate, I became number one in my class. And I graduated with honors. I had a pretty good job at IMSS. I had good money, but it wasn't what I was expecting. I wasn't fulfilling my dreams. I remember one day I grabbed a newspaper. I saw Luis. He was a famous businessman. That made me think, and I said, I'm gonna quit this job. Next morning I remember I went to IMSS. I said I was gonna quit and I was gonna open my own clinic, and I went to LA to pursue my dreams.
Then I opened my own clinic, and I became the most popular plastic surgeon in LA.
Well, too bad our good friend Daniel Cortez couldn't join us today. He's no longer with us anymore. He's in disguise. In Mars. In a space shuttle, in a vacation. Lucky mother.
You know, those were really good memories.
Yes, really good memories. But you know, which was the best memory of all that I could remember? When we were in 5th semester, in the creativity class, Miss Anna gave us a 10 in the video project.